Hello, everybody. Hello. It is day 17 again. I feel like it's like Groundhog Day. I apparently I skipped 16 yesterday because it was 17 or no, yeah. It was Sunday was 14, 15 on Monday, 16 on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is 17. I don't know what we were thinking. And when I say we, I mean me. And I'm going to just pull you guys into that as well. So, 17 today. Today we're going to talk about energy hacks. And hopefully we got more internet connection. We're going to talk about energy hacks. Check this out. Nope, this one. There we go. All right. So we should be good to go now. Alrighty. Okay, so let's talk about energy hacks today. Energy hacks. We're going to do one energy hack. I'm only going to come on for thank you guys so much for the likes. I am just coming on for one energy hack today, a real quick video. So yes, day 17 of my creators challenge. We're just going and seeing how long we can do these every single day. So today we're going to talk about an energy hack when we're starting to feel anxious, or we're starting to feel nervous, anxious, like just got a lot of stuff going on. And what we're going to do is wait for the people. We've talked about a few before, so I'm going to go through a few that I had talked about previously for people who haven't been here. And so one of them is, I'll go through the past ones before, and then I'll tell you the new one at the end. Okay, so the first one, we put our hands on either side of our temples. We put our fingers right in the middle of our forehead. And then we pull out. We want to close our eyes and breathe. Like when I mean breathe, I mean we're going to do our breath. So we do a big 4-second inhale. We hold that for 4 seconds, and then we release it out. And we just imagine that we are letting go of anything that we no longer need. No things that don't serve us, things that we want to let go of. And what we want to imagine is when we are pulling out that way, we are just getting rid of that stuff that we don't need. We're just clearing out that stuff that's going on up there, just clearing that stuff out. And then another one is this one I use for my migraines. You put your hand on the base of your skull, where the base of your skull meets the top of your spine. You put your hand back there, other hand here. And you hold that for depending on how long you want to hold it for, but between 30 seconds, 60 seconds, however long it takes to make you start to feel better. Thank you guys so much for the likes. And what other one? So another one, these are good when you're if you're at work, if you're in the office, if you can kind of get away, you can do these in your in your office, or you just take a step away. If you're feeling anxious at work, you also just go outside if you can for a moment. But these are going to help you if you're not in in a position where you can do that. You know, being out in nature is going to take you down as well. Um, being like, and obviously not working, like if you're not working. So hi Brandon, I'm just describing some energy hacks, like little energy exercises to kind of bring down anxiety or stress when you're at work. Um, so the next one is we put, when we're in a meeting. Oh, good. So we were just talking about a few already, and I've done a couple. I'm going to put a video up after this as well, so you could check back later on. I'll have a video up with all of these on there. But yeah, so the next one is if you're in a meeting. You put your so if you're in a meeting, you just start tapping here. And you could do this kind of like, you know, discreetly. And you're going to put your attention there. Now, the newest one, so the newest one that I just learned is this one. So we take our hand, I'll do it on the side so you can see. We put our hand like this, and right here, start on the left side, but I'm showing you on my right hand, and you put light pressure right here. Um, let's see. Does the distraction start when you start tapping? Distraction. I believe so. I mean, in keeping your mind where, like on your hand, it's going to bring your attention there, and then yes, from what I've experienced with it, it takes your attention like to the present moment. So anything that you were worried about before is going to kind of, for me anyway, these are things that I use. These are things that I have used, and these are things that I've done and have had success with. Every person is different. So because this works for me, it doesn't necessarily work for you. That's why, so later on, like I said, I'm going to put up a video with a bunch of different ones on there, and you can try a few different ones for it. And whatever one works the best for you is the one that you use. I use a bunch of these. And so yeah, so we put our hand like this right here, and we just press. We kind of like press, like kind of do like a circle motion. You'll feel like in between, like right in this area. And that's going to just release what we need to get rid of. Okay. I'm not to just I'm not saying anything about, let me put this the best way I can. In this space that we're in right now, I appreciate all the people that have come through here. What I am what I'm showing you guys are things that I've used to energetically get rid of anxious and, feelings of anxiety. I will never tell you where your energy healing or your healing in general comes from. Your higher power is your own higher power. If that's Jesus Christ, if that's Buddha, if that's whoever, if that's Jehovah, it doesn't really matter. Where that energy comes from, where that healing comes from is completely your own business. It's firmly your own business. So mine is also my own business. I'm not going to tell you who my higher power is, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So these are just things that I use, and I like to share that stuff out. Thank you, with other people to help them to to possibly feel better. And that's it. And I mean, if you've seen my videos before and you've seen my live streams before, you'll know this. I just put out positive energy, and that's it. So again, I'm going to go through. I'm going to quickly go through because I'm almost done. I'm going to quickly go through them again. So the first one is here. Our hand here, right here. We just lightly press and rub that area. And you'll feel a little bit like you'll be able to put your thumb. Start on the left side. I'm just showing this for this purpose, but start on the left side. The next one, yeah, you can alternate hands. I would start with the left and then go over to the right. If you feel like you have come down from that anxious feeling, like you don't have to necessarily. You can do the other arm next time, but I would start with the left and then go over to the right, depending on how you're feeling. And this is, you do this for about, so on this side, you do it for about 30 to 60 seconds. And I got a lot of these from the Motivational Doctor over on YouTube. I think his name is Dr. Mendel. So I've tried a few of these. These are exercises that a few of these are ones that he's put out, and then a few of them are ones that I've seen in different places, Donna Eden, and a bunch of different places. And a couple of them I've kind of tweaked and made my own. So the next one, going backwards, is when you can be in a meeting or wherever, you just tap that fatty part on the back side of your hand. And that will draw your attention back to the present moment. Next, we put our hand behind our head at the base of our skull, top of our spine. Put your head back. Put your hand here. This is going to, one, feel very good. Two, it's also going to help if, like, I use that when I'm having a migraine. It helps with, like I said, it helps with depression, like it helps with stress and things like that, anxiety, tension, all of those things. Then lastly, the one that I started with was we put our hands right here at our temple, and we put our fingers on our forehead, and we pull out. And in doing that, we're just clearing out anything that we don't need. And with this one, and all of them, you want to breathe. You want to do breathing with it. Yeah. This is good for people. Like if you have like an injury back there, I mean, obviously, talk to your chiro or your doctor about that. I mean, I do, so I have to be careful, um, but yeah, I do that, and it feels amazing to, yeah, to massage back there, to hold your hand back there. You can put some ice back there if you have, if you have any issues going on back there that, kind of, you you just have any sort of like injury or anything back there, you can use ice back there as well. So yeah, so when you're doing this one, just make sure that with all of these that you're just breathing, and that you're pulling your attention back in, because what's happening is like you're scattered all over you want to pull your attention back in, and in doing that, you're going to feel yourself start to calm. You could also plant your feet right on the ground as well. Just keep your feet, and just imagine just all of that just going down into your feet and out. You could also, visualize that your feet are growing roots, and in doing that, you will be grounding yourself as well. So I did pull. I have some chakra cards, and I did pull one right before I came on, and I was going to show this one. It's fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. And that's all about your solar plexus. So all of this stuff is what we're, so wait, what is it? What are we? I'm not sure what all these say. I don't understand some of these questions. So your solar plexus is some of that stuff. Oh, what are we actually? Hello, Charlie. What are we actually teaching you? So these are, oh, I do sound therapy too. And I incorporate it into the energy healing stuff that I do. And I do that. I do an energy healing session here, a free energy healing session here on Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys are interested, please come back for that. What we're learning here is like basically what the basic principle of why I started this channel is, and started doing this on all the different platforms, is to show people how to help to heal themselves. Yes, it does help me. All right, if you're referring to the exercises, yes, it does. I do them, and I do some of them more than others. Usually, the one that helps me the most is this one, especially with migraines. Is this one, and then the one at the back of the head. But I do them all. So thank you for that question. But yeah, so some of the things that I do here, I do an energy healing, a free energy healing session here on Mondays. And then right now I'm in the middle of a live, a creator challenge, which I'm on day 17 today. So I go live every day, and every day I do something else in reference like to energy. Well, I mean, this isn't a permanent, it isn't a permanent solution. So I guess in that respect, I have a lot less energy. I have a, yes, we are. Yeah, we are. So we're always, the way I look at it is there's always going to be things that are going to stress us out. I started doing energy work in 2018. And before that, I was an extremely anxious person. And exactly. So if we're all energy, and there's always energy flowing through us and through our energy centers, when we have something that slows that energy, it's called an energy block, but what it's doing is slowing that energy down so that the frequency is a lower frequency, and those lower frequencies are, sadness, guilt, and all of those things. Okay, again, you are completely like, I'm not going to tell you what to. Thank you. Yeah, I did. I thought I would. I actually thought I was talking to you, Brandon, not him. I got the names. I got the names mixed up. So I thought you were saying it. So I was trying to explain it to you. I didn't realize I was still. I didn't realize it was him that was talking to me. Thank you. Alrighty. So I am going to. All right, guys. Let me turn this off and this one off. Alrighty. This one off.